Woman stabbed 70 times by her ex-boyfriend. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. This is video of Sky 6 at the home where it happened. Deputies were called there on Hibbard Trail in Chuliota this morning, where they found Kristen Stevens. Investigators say James Lindsay, her ex-boyfriend, broke into her home after she went on a date with a man she met on a dating app.
So Lindsay later died in a rollover crash in the Christmas area. That's in Orange County. Now, after that break-in, News 6 reporter Troy Campbell is down in the community tonight. He is live learning more about Lindsay's history of abuse towards Stevens. Troy, this is just a horrific story.
It is, and investigators say that it goes back to 2014 and as recently as a violent incident here on November 6th. So we're standing outside of the home right now. You can see there is still sheriff's deputies here outside of the home as they continue their investigation. It's inside a bedroom in the house where investigators say that victim was found dead. Now, the Seminole County Sheriff's Office says just after midnight this morning, 40-year-old Kristen Stevens was stabbed as many as 70 times by her estranged longtime boyfriend, 42-year-old James Lindsay. Investigators say Lindsay had recently moved out of the house, and at the time he broke into the home this morning, there was another man visiting his ex. Detectives say that man tells investigators he tried to save Stevens, but he was then stabbed by Lindsay. So he ran across the street and got the neighbors to call 911. Sheriff Lemma says Lindsay sped away in his car only to crash and be ejected from his vehicle a few miles away. Investigators say both Stevens and Lindsay are deceased, now leaving behind a 16-year-old who was at home at the time of the stabbing.
It looks like she was in a new relationship. The estranged boyfriend did not like that. He was probably conducting some type of monitoring or surveillance. There is previous reports that had been filed for an injunction that suggested that he was incredibly jealous, that he would work with his friends to monitor her whereabouts and behavior.
And again, the first record we have is in 2014 in a violent incident with the couple, but then more recently on November 6th, an incident in the couple's bedroom. And then on November 20th, that's when investigators say Lindsay surrendered 21 firearms to authorities, and he did comply. Again, a firearm was not used in this crime. Live in Seminole County, Troy Campbell, Getting Results, News 6.
Just an awful story. You feel terrible for that 16-year-old, that family dealing with this. Troy, thank you. If you're a victim of domestic abuse, there is help out there for you. Call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 800-799-SAFE. Again, that's 800-799-SAFE. You also can visit thehotline.org.